God knew that Abraham loved hosting guests. His tent famously was open on all four sides. Anyone who needed hospitality, Abraham would bring them inside and give them food and drink and a place to stay. And God wanted Abraham to be able to recover and relax. So he made it so hot that no one would be traveling. And Abraham was so distraught over not being able to do acts of kindness that God sent 3 angels, but they didn't look like angels. He thought they were regular people. And the verse describes Abraham seeing these 3 men. And the verse says, and it comes from Genesis 18:2, Vayisa Einav, and Abraham lifted up his eyes, Vayar, and he saw, Shlosha Anashim, 3 men, Nitzavim Alav, that were standing by him. And then it repeats, Vayar, and he saw. So again, he lifted up his eyes, he saw, Vayar, and he saw again. 3 times mentioning seeing. Vayoratz lekros lemipesach ha'oel, and he ran from the tent to go greet them. Vayishtachvu arza, and then he bowed to the ground. Let's dissect this verse for a second. It says that Abraham lifted up his eyes, and he saw that these men were standing, and he saw, and he ran to greet them. First of all, why does it say he saw 3 times? Seems very redundant. Second of all, here is a man who is extremely elderly, who is running out on a hot day to go greet these men and bring them into his home to offer hospitality. Why is he running after them? Couldn't he just walk to them, offer them a place to stay, offer them something to eat or drink? Wouldn't that have been the same? Why is he running? We can understand the answer to both questions by looking at the verse carefully. Like we said, why? What is he seeing all the time? Vayisa Einav, he lifted up his eyes, meaning he went to actively look and see what he can see around him. Vayar, and he saw that there were gentlemen, meaning he used his physical eyes to see, but then he did something deeper. Vayar, he saw, not just with his eyes, he perceived something. What did he notice? What did he realize about their body language? He noticed nitzavim, they were standing. He noticed their hesitancy. They weren't walking towards him. They had stopped. They were standing because they were hesitant. They didn't want to impose. Again, going back to that image of Jerry and the pen, the first thing Jerry says is, no, I couldn't.
Take the pen. Oh, no. Go ahead. I couldn't. Come on, take the pen. I can't take.
Right? I don't want to take. He sees that. And he realizes the only way he can make these guests feel comfortable is if he runs to them, because by running to them, he's showing them with his body language that they are doing him as much of a favor as he is doing for them. That he is excited to do this mitzvah. He is excited to host them. He is not being put out. He's not just sitting back and if they come, okay, they come, they ask, and then they feel bad about it. No. By running to them, he is showing them that he is excited to do this. He is excited for the opportunity. And by doing so, they retain their self-dignity and their self-respect. What Abraham realized is it's not the same thing. You know, we look at this verse, and when we look at the running part, we think he's doing this with what we call zerizas, alacrity. Every time I do a mitzvah, if I do it quickly, I do it excitingly, I do it right away, I get a bonus extra credit point. I did the mitzvah, but I did the mitzvah with zerizas. I did the mitzvah with alacrity. So I asked my daughter, Rachel, who's sitting right here watching me record, to set the table for Shabbat dinner. If she sets the table, bing, check, she gets the mitzvah. She did a mitzvah. She did something that her parent asked her to do. She prepared for Shabbat. She gets both of those mitzvahs. But if she does it right away, if she runs to do it with excitement and alacrity, then she gets bonus points, extra credit. She gets an extra mitzvah called zerizas. That is not what was happening here. It's not that if Abraham would have walked towards them slowly, he would have gotten the mitzvah of achnasat orchem, of hospitality and doing acts of kindness. But if he ran, he would get that mitzvah plus the bonus mitzvah of alacrity. No. What he realized is if he didn't run to them, then his act of giving would have been insufficient because they would have received it, but they would have felt bad about receiving it. That's how far we go when it comes to giving. It's not just about what we give, it's about how we give. It's not just about how we give, it's about how we make the person feel by receiving our gift. That is the extent to which we go to ensure that when we give, we don't just give, but we give in a way that we make sure we're not taking from the person their most important and valuable asset, that we're not robbing somebody else of their self-respect.